Hello, family. Welcome back. I'm Auntie Candice with the Courage to Save podcast, and I'm really glad you pressed play today. Today, we're talking about something simple but powerful. If you want to find your true self, you have to get to know yourself. That sounds simple enough, right? But that requires one thing many of us avoid: looking inward. Let's be real, we spend so much time looking outward, whether it's scrolling, watching TV, watching whatever, listening to something, responding, or performing. But rarely do we pause long enough to sit with ourselves and ask, who am I really? Not who people expect me to be, not who I've learned to be, but who I truly am beneath all of that. Here's why that matters. A lot of our habits, behaviors, and emotional responses are running in the background, like a control room we don't even see. They shape how we think, how we feel, and how we show up without us even realizing it. So, if you want to control your life, take control of your life, you have to be first aware of what's controlling you. And that's where two things come in: self reflection and introspection. Now, don't let those words intimidate you. Let's break it down simply. Self reflection is noticing, it's observing yourself without judgment. You might notice I act differently around certain people. I feel uneasy in certain situations. Something about this doesn't sit right with me. It's just awareness, right? Introspection goes deeper. It asks the question, why? Why did I respond that way? Why does this trigger me? Why do I keep repeating this pattern? It's not just seeing, it's understanding. But here's the truth: you can't do either one if your mind is always full of noise. So before you can look inward, you have to create space. That might look like sitting in silence for a few minutes. Okay, the next one is taking deep breaths, but that wasn't what I was pausing and breathing for. But sometimes sitting with yourself seems mm, unbusy, right? Seems unproductive. It may seem like, why am I doing this? But it's needed. Going for a walk, turning off your phone, taking a bath, or just being still. Whatever helps you quiet the mental chatter, because clarity doesn't come in chaos, it comes in stillness. And let me say this gently: some of us avoid looking inward because we're afraid of what we might find. Mhm. Old wounds, unhealed emotions, patterns we don't like. But healing doesn't begin with avoidance, it begins with awareness. You can't change what you won't acknowledge. So instead of judging yourself, observe yourself with curiosity. Not what's wrong with me, but what is it trying to show me? That shift alone can change everything. As you begin the journey of looking inward, here are a few simple questions you can sit with. When do I feel most like myself? When do I feel out of alignment? What patterns keep showing up in my life? What am I avoiding and why? What do I truly need right now? Take your time with these. There's no rush, because finding yourself isn't a one-time moment. It's a process, a journey of learning, relearning, and becoming. So here's your challenge for today. Give yourself 5 to 10 minutes to sit with yourself. No distractions, no noise, just you. And ask, what is my inner self trying to say that I haven't been listening to? Let's land it. If you want to find your true self, you have to look inward. And as a believer in the Most High God, I believe that learning or knowing yourself, your true self, also comes from knowing the Creator, the one who created you. because in Him or in the Creator, you will find the reason you're here, and you will find purpose, if you would, or purpose for your being. And you will understand why, you will understand what this is all for. Okay. And what this is all for, meaning what the things that you have gone through and the things, people you've met, how things have turned out for you. You will learn to find those things when you learn to know those things when you seek the Creator. And understand that it's not going to be done perfectly and not all at once, but it's going to be intentional. Because the more you understand yourself, the more aligned your life becomes. And so I say to you, congratulations on the first step of knowing yourself, and be okay with what you find, because it's making you the best version of yourself. Thank you so much for spending time with me. I am Auntie Candice with Courage to Save, with the Courage to Save podcast. And I'm proud of you for choosing to look inward. Peace, clarity, and courage to you. Remember, it takes courage to save a life, including your own.